What was the real reason for Doge? Did they really think that there was tons of fraud and abuse and waste in the government, or was it for some other reason? Was it to gain access to our data? Was it to gain access to our government systems? To give other people access to our government systems? Let's listen to this video from Tizzy Ent. Love that creator. He's going to read some information about a former Doge engineer saying that federal waste and fraud were relatively non-existent. Could have told him that. Let's listen.
This happened. A former Doge engineer says federal waste and fraud were relatively non-existent. This is an article that came out in the beginning of June. I haven't seen that many people talk about it. To go deeper, a former employee of the Department of Government Efficiency says that he found that the federal waste, fraud, and abuse that his agency was supposed to uncover were relatively non-existent during his short time embedded with the Department of Veterans Affairs. I personally was pretty surprised, actually, at how efficient the government was his statement. And this isn't one of the typical Doge employees. This isn't like frat boy reject, edgelord, who thinks the only place to get real information is Twitter and 4chan. No, this guy was a successful software developer and the founder of Gumroad, a platform for online sales. When he joined Doge in March, he said he had previously sought to work with the U.S. Digital Service, the technology unit that was renamed and restructured by the Trump administration. He told NPR that he just wanted to make the government website easier for citizens to use and didn't really care what presidential administration he was working for, despite protests from his friends and family. Notice that he liked it at first because the overall message at Doge was transparency and a vibe of ask for forgiveness, not permission, which has led to some of the problems, I think, but okay. So when a blogger asked for an interview about Gumroad, he agreed. And when asked, he talked about his work at Doge, including how little inefficiency he saw compared to what he was expecting. He was being...
So, so what was the point? How much money did they waste? How many people did they kill by cutting off U.S. aid and various things? How many jobs were lost? How many of our government workers, dedicated government workers that dedicated their lives to making sure our government ran well, upended. And for what?